welcome back to the Freak Show. Bumpy McSquigums here. I want to thank you all for joining me as I continue with my Let's Play of Elex. We're going to go join the Clerics. Probably, if we don't get in trouble for stealing this thing right here that I'm totally not going to steal. They didn't see. Too good. I am too amazing at my job to be seen stealing stuff. There's an upstairs. There's a downstairs. I'm on the left bank. I'm on the right bank. It doesn't really... It's not that critical. It's fine. Anyway. There's a guard here. I assume you're somebody important. You're probably Ulbrich. Yep.
Yes, the newcomer.
I am the newcomer.
Now, there is a face that shows the world as it is. Conflict, friendship, betrayal, and trust. Let me get a look at you. Whatever you have seen, you are free of it now. You've reached us here.
Thank you.
Interesting. So, you think we should wipe our memories? Surely our experiences could prove useful.
Experiences, yes. But most people come with fears and worries and guilt from their past. Here is a place to forget those things.
That's fair. It sounds like you're trying a sales pitch on me. Thank you for the offer. I'll think about it. I need to talk to you.
Thank you for your offer. I'll think about it.
You should. You have carried your own burden and that of others for too long. Here you will find others to share that load.
Sweet.
Tell me what you want.
The clerics say that they are leading the fight against the Alps. But do you really expect you can beat them with the forces you have here in the Horde?
Faith is a weapon that can achieve much. I believe in Kalan. I believe in the technology he's given us, and in the men and women who carry it. We clerics were the first of the factions to rise after the ashes of the comet, and while other alliances have come and gone, we have prevailed.
Nice.
So, we shall continue to do so, if it is Kalan's will that we should do so. But, if you ask me if we can hold out against the Berserkers, the Outlaws, and the Albs, then I would ask whose interest would the destruction of the Horde serve? And the answer can only be the Albs. You've seen them. The converters they build on our lands. The will of Kalan shall be made real. We will drive them from the converter in the north and from the lands of all the free people.
Nice.
The clerics shall prevail, and I hope that other factions can realize this in time to save themselves.
Heck yeah. You clerics really do have delusions of grandeur. Let's see. You need to find someone to unite the factions. And do you think the other factions should serve under the clerics?
And you think the other faction should serve under the clerics?
We must work together if we are to survive. But we must work together with Kalan to lead us all. We must find a way to persuade the other factions to agree to work with us. Then together we can destroy the Albs.
That's fair.
I need an ambassador for this task. Someone who can take my proposals to the other factions. But to know if you are suitable for this role, I must know who you are. And I need an honest answer.
Okay. I don't know who I am now, but I was Jax, an Alp commander. There you go.
I don't know who I am now, but I was Jax, an Alp commander.
And you walk in here and confess that? Since when do Albs come to talk? Are you lying? Or are you here to kill me? Draw your weapon here, and this cathedral will be a grave to both of us.
I'm not here to kill you. I was Jax. Now, I'm trying to find out who I am.
See?
Then, you have renounced the hybrid and joined the free people?
I am free from Elex. I'm exiled from the Ice Palace. I was betrayed, and now I'm being hunted by my own people.
So you're here seeking protection? To save your own skin? Or have you really escaped the Elex and seen the life there is outside Zekrom? Commander Jax, the Alb, standing here. That is not something I would have believed. Yet, here you stand.
I'm kind of a
I
big
was a
deal.
wanderer. Now, I seek a cause.
Well, whoever you were shouldn't matter. The present counts for all, and yesterday for little. Kalan says the past is there to teach us, not to judge us.
It's fair.
Renounce your past, and you can come to Kalan in wisdom. That will take courage. And in these bleak days, courage is vital if we are to save this world. But you must have questions. Ask, and may Kalan bring you enlightenment.
Well, I hope I made the right choice telling him who I actually am, because we haven't done that with anyone else yet, so he seemed to take it in stride. He was a little worried. great, but you know, he took it in stride and we're still alive and not dead, so that's a good sign. Mostly a great sign, actually, but fine. Will you wait for an Alb attack or strike first? Let's see here.
Are the Albs still attacking the Horde?
It has been some time since their last major assault. But I'm sure you know that already, Commander Jax. With the attacks we suffered, too many brave souls. Souls who would have been better improving Magalan than lining graves. The death of Judicator Johann was a particular shock. But for the price that was paid, there was one exacted, and the Albs haven't attacked us in such strength again. Well, that is my hope. They could simply be massing for a bigger assault. We've had time to retrain, regroup, but it is hardly a secret that we are short of personnel. So, if you are here working for the Albs, you'll see nothing that's not known already. And we know that the Albs have used the time to entrench themselves deeper at that damned converter of theirs. Perhaps securing that was the extent of their plans, or perhaps they're just waiting for us to attack it before they strike again.
What do you know about the Alb forces? The most recent information I have is that Commander Uruk has 3 garrisons supported by fighting machines and colossi.
Huh.
Then I can only hope they haven't brought up any more reinforcements.
Will you wait for an Alb attack or strike first?
The converter has to be taken out of operation. It is the only way to free Ignadon, and the longer they sit there, the more time they have to prepare. We need to attack the converter, but it will take a major offensive, and that will cost us in lives and material.
Okay, well...
Why have you waited so long to attack? Surely they get stronger while you're waiting.
The answer to that should be obvious when you walk around the Horde. While our production lines have made up for our losses in fighting machines, they can't do the same with people.
That's fair.
The death of Judicator Johann has left us with another issue. The shortage of a commander with real field experience.
Oh, my mind's going crazy
What
again.
about you? Can you lead the attack?
No. That is far from my skill set. Logistics, defense, and interpreting Kalan's commandments are where my strengths lie. We need someone like you. An experienced commander. Someone who understands the Albs. What about you? You've seen the world. You must understand something of the Albs. Will you fight with us? Soldier or commander, we need people who've seen the world.
I don't know. My memories of those times are only fragments. But I'm sure I was betrayed so someone could take my place.
No? Well, humility is an important trait in a leader. Or do you have another reason for not wanting to be considered?
If that is so important, why entrust it to someone who has just walked in through your doors?
Good point.
Do you always trust people so easily?
I trust my faith. And there is something about you that tells me you have a part to play in all that will come. Faith will show me the way. But perhaps you are intended for a different role. Will you go out as an ambassador to the free people? Speak to those who lead the other factions. Find me someone with experience. Someone independent. Someone who can lead. That in itself will give you a hand in shaping all our futures.
Yeah, I'll find you the commander you need.
I will find you your experienced commander.
Good. Then go out to the other free people. This commander will be a symbol of the need for us all to work together. Be they separatist, berserker, or outlaw. Find someone with experience of leading troops in battle. Someone willing to risk themselves to stop the Albs. Someone willing to lead from the front by example.
You sound like you really believe we will find someone out there.
Faith and necessity sometimes breed hope. You should ask the leaders of the other factions if they will take on this role. If they decline, try their commanders. May Kalan and good fortune be with you.
And you as well, friend. And you as well. I think that went pretty good. I think that went a bit of all right. All right, so all that being said and done, there's a lot of info getting thrown at us there, but let's hop down here. I am pretty sure you are the other guy that we need to talk to, friend.
So, here is the Wanderer I have heard about.
Yep, that's
You've
me.
heard of me?
I know everything that happens here. So much so that some have taken to calling me the Eye of Kalan. I am Reinhold, Judicator. I stand watch for all those in the Horde.
Cool.
And the Horde stands as the guardian for all of Magalan. Such a duty requires vigilance.
It's fair.
It means I must ask of everyone who comes here, are you friend or foe? Do you come here to gain the blessings of the Clerics, or to oppose us?
Nope, I'm 100% on board, buddy. I want to become a cleric.
Yes, I want to become a cleric.
Then Kalan will welcome you.
Sweet.
Good. I can see potential in you. Let us hope that this potential can be realized. May your time in the Horde be peaceful and productive.
Tell me more about the clerics.
What would you like to know?
Everything.
What's happening in the city?
Kalan is wise, but mysterious. Through the prophet Arvid, he warned us of the comet and the downfall of our world. He laid down the foundations for the clerics out of the ashes of the old civilization. To Kalan, knowledge and wisdom are sacred. It is through knowledge and understanding that we can find our way to the infinite skies and a true understanding of ourselves.
Sweet. What are the infinite skies?
Infinite skies.
A place of true enlightenment and salvation. Kalan teaches us that the comet's fires will not be the only challenge we face in our quest for survival. If we are to save the people of this world, we must teach them Kalan's ways, that we must work together and gather all the knowledge we can. Because when the next catastrophe strikes our world, only those who have been prepared will survive.
Nice. Where did you get your technological knowledge? Or how promotions work? Yeah.
Tell me how promotion works within the Horde.
People who are new to our ranks are welcomed as an acolyte. Acolytes can learn the art of suggestion, train and learn the fundamentals of our way of life. The same applies for our legates and paladins. Each new rank brings new advantages, obligations, and privileges such as equipment.
Yeah. Alright.
Where did you get your technological knowledge?
Arvid himself left behind this knowledge. The gathering of old world knowledge, and the order to further it, was his greatest gift to all who have followed him. It has given us the machines that allow our way of life to continue. It has given us the technology we need to be ready for the next challenge we face. So, as you see, science and religion do not have to be mutually exclusive.
Why would I want to become a cleric?
Because we're the last bastion against the owls. Our strength, our faith, and our technology are the only things that can stop them. Where the outlaws profit and the berserkers roll in the dirt, we have knowledge. The knowledge to make the world into what it once was, and much more.
Nice.
Join us, and you can participate in our knowledge, faith, and our technology.
I'm ready. Let's go.
So, who are you? The welcoming committee?
I am adjudicator. I oversee everything in the Horde, from punishment to initiation.
Sweet.
Explain the rules of the Horde to me.
Well, Kalan's commandments are simple and fair. They are rules to be found in many places, but to us, they are sacred. Theft, physical assault, murder, the dealing of chems are all punishable offenses.
It's fair.
You may face a fine, re-education, or for the worst offenders, execution. And of course, your soul will pay the price. Stay with us, and you will learn of Kalan and his ways.
Cool.
Abide by the words of the great prophet Arvid, and you will open your way to eternity.
To eternity.
Eternity. Check.
Okay, so you decide who becomes a cleric and who doesn't. Man, lots of talking.
You decide who
Seems like
becomes a cleric
we've already
and who
done all this
doesn't.
before.
Correct. Initiates are only allowed to join us when I decide they are worthy.
Of course.
And should they complete the tasks that are given to them, then I would welcome them into our community. And every acolyte that joins us can then begin on the path of enlightenment to gain promotion here.
Sweet. Okay.
I'm
go.
ready. Give me a task.
As you wish.
Yeah.
I could use the help of someone who hasn't had time to establish themselves here. Someone with a more objective viewpoint. We've recently had to deal with the sad deaths of some of the faithful who wandered right into the arms of a chem dealer.
Kill the chem dealer?
Every one of us
I'm ready.
suffers temptation, and all must hope they can prevail against it. But those who deal in misery, who exploit the weakness of others, they are a problem that must be eliminated.
Yeah.
Complete this task, and you will open the door to becoming a cleric, a true warrior for Kalan.
Okay.
Is chem dealing a big problem here in the Hort?
I had thought we were free of their vile product, but it seems we do have something of a problem. A large reward has been offered to anyone able to bring them to justice. That should prevent this from becoming a bigger problem. If you think you can find these dealers, I would welcome your insight.
It is interesting that in a faction that focuses on data, its people are seeking an escape through chems.
The tired, the weak-minded, the vulnerable are being preyed upon. These animals are adept at spotting those who are susceptible.
So, you think you are responsible for holding back the Alps?
That is the task of the Clerics now. Personally, I oversee the defense of the Hort. It is Judicator Ulbricht who is overseeing the war against the Alps. Not a task that I envy him. But then at least his work is black and white. There are Albs and there are Clerics. While I must decide which category these separatists belong in. Visitors, vagrants, travelers, and enigmas, they are all part of my responsibility.
Fun times.
About the chem dealers here in the Hort.
Yes?
You have any leads?
Do you have any leads on where they may be operating?
Well, I had given Dietrich the task of investigating them, but he doesn't seem to have had much luck so far. You should check what leads he has. To my knowledge, he had slimmed the investigation down to 3 suspects.
Cool.
You should start with them.
Okay. And
Who does Dietrich suspect?
He can explain his methodology to you. But as I recall, it was a simple process of rejecting anyone who lacked the requisite access and opportunity.
simple
You
enough.
should speak with the guards who were on duty at the time. Try and get that information as a written report. Anecdote and memory are best not relied on in these cases.
Are there any more details you can tell me about the chem dealing?
Well, these cases are difficult. Once you find someone who has lapsed into use, they rarely give up the culprit for hope of keeping their supply. But in this case, the user let slip the time of the deal. So we've been working backwards from there. The user
Interesting.
involved, though, well, he's no longer in a position to provide us with useful information. And so we are relying on getting reports from the guards that can help us place who was where on the night in question.
Interesting.
Let us hope this line of investigation produces something concrete.
Okay.
Where can I find these guards?
Well, there's Xander. He was on duty at the main gate on the night in question. Then there is the mine guard and the factory guard. Have you been to the mine? If not, you will find it to the west, below the cathedral.
Okay.
The factory guards patrol to the north, by the mech production facilities.
I think I know who it
I
is.
know who the chem
No idea
dealer
who it
is.
is.
So, you have already spoken to the 3 guards and collected their reports.
Heck yeah, I have.
No, I haven't spoken to them yet.
And yet you still think you can name a suspect.
So I'm a superhero. I suspect Hagen. It must have been Siegfried who made the deal. I think it was Oswald. No, I don't know who half these people are. I know who Hagen is.
No, I had better review the evidence before making an accusation.
That would be wise.
It's fine. Alright, so we got ourselves... Okay, we got ourselves a mission or an objective that we need to fulfill that will allow us to actually join the Clerics and become a cleric. and it's going to be cleric-y and awesome. Can't wait. So, let's not wait too much longer. Subversive elements, nightly business, 3 guards, question of faith. Alright, so let's take a quick look at the map. They are all around town. Let's go ahead toward the first one. We'll probably break out the episode before we actually make it to the first person, but we'll at least be set. And he looks like he is directly in front of us, and possibly walking away. It's the Armor Master.
Efficient, successful. The clerics have achieved great things with the technology that was entrusted to them.
Here he is. Okay. Well, we got a little bit of time. Let's talk to him, and then we will break it off.
What can I help you with?
I want to ask you some questions.
I want to ask you some questions about the chem trade here.
How do you know about that?
Judicator Reinhold sent me. I'm supposed to have a look at your reports from the time of the crime.
Judicator Reinhold sent you to look into this. Oh well, I suppose he knows what he's doing. Here is my report on the suspects. That's all I know.
Huh. Well, that was a lot quicker than I was anticipating. Alright. Let's teleport back there. We'll go to the other one. We might even be able to get all 3 of these done. If we're quick enough. One can only hope. Alright, at least not here. Stop using that technology every 2 or 3 seconds.
Stop. Where do you think you're going?
Where do I want to go? What are you going to do about it? What is this area?
What is this area?
You are here at the Chamber, the Palace of Sinners.
Oh.
Break the commandments of Kalan and Ignadon, and the Chamber will welcome you. Can you walk in and look around? Well, as it happens, you can. Reinhold recently ordered that everyone can enter to see with their own eyes what we do with heretics.
Creepy.
So go in and look around. If anything will push back the power of temptation, it's what you'll see in there.
Huh. Neat.
What is it you want?
Yeah.
I need to ask you some questions about the chem dealing.
So, Reinhold's brought in some more help. I've already written the report as ordered, but remind me, who are the chief suspects?
Siegfried, Hagen, and Oswald.
That's exactly who I wrote up in my report. All that I know is there. Maybe it will help.
Thanks.
Cool. Huh. And then our final one. We need to go and teleport ourselves here. Hold on. Who's this person? It's a traveling merchant. Who's literally traveling. That's cool. I am all about the merchant of travelitude. Alright, and then it's going to be the town gate guard, I'm assuming. So much running. I'm tired. Alright. Talk to me, Xander.
What do you know about the chem dealing here in the Horde?
Well, take a look at this. Reinhold has sent you to investigate, has he? Before I give you my report about the suspects, I'd like to make you an offer.
Oh.
There's a trader here who is being troublesome. He's a cagey guy, doesn't share his business. He needs re-education. Trust me, the Horde doesn't need traders selling unregulated goods.
Okay.
So I want you to report back that this trader, Siegfried, is the dealer. Say he's guilty. Job done. And I'll know you've done the Horde a favor. It goes without saying I will pay you for helping out.
Nope.
No, I'm not accusing Siegfried without proof.
Proof? Well, I'm sure you'll find it. But you can save yourself a job and have Siegfried sent for re-education. I hope to hear you've done the right thing and accused him. And I'll make sure you're thanked for that noble choice. Here's the report I've compiled. This is as far as I got with my personal investigation. I think reading that will show you the wisdom of simply reporting Siegfried now. Good luck.
That was remarkable.
Thanks. I tend to be slightly remarkable on occasion. Well, we don't know much about the town that we're in. the Hort, as it were. But we've moved around a bit. We've found a teleporter. We are on our way to joining the Clerics, and I'm feeling pretty good about this. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you next time with more Elex. Until then, my name is Bumpy McSquigums. Thank you so much for stopping by the Freak Show, and I will see you later.